young people, you gotta understand, it take a long time to make a lot of money. But there's joy in the process too. You gotta be grateful when you're making 50,000. You gotta be grateful at 80,000. A lot of people stay pissed off because they ain't a millionaire. If you pissed off where you are right now, you'll never be a millionaire. The more you're grateful for, the more God will give you to be grateful for. Instead of complaining about what's going on, man, I got to go to work today. Man, I got these kids. Remember when you wanted a job? Remember when you wanted a baby? You know what I learned? You can't cry about what's on your plate when your whole goal was to eat. The moment you start showing God more gratitude, he'll give you more stuff. What he do is, he's not going to keep giving you stuff if what you got you can't handle already. You kill more blessings by not being grateful. That's the number one blessing blocker, lack of gratitude. That's the number one reason I have what I have, and that's the number one reason why I'm going to get more. Listen to me, y'all. Wake up every day and start being grateful. Don't check your phone first. Wake up every morning and just start thanking him for just your life, your kids, your food, your clothes, your money, your husband. And then immediately after that, you'll have a better day. He start giving you more stuff.
There's this thing people think that like, I'll be happy when. Once I get like this amazing home, or once I get this relationship or an amount of money, then I'll allow myself some happiness. The problem is the finish line always moves. The other part is people think, well, if I enjoy myself now, I'm going to lose my drive. The truth is there's no correlation between the two at all. Between you feeling complete pain all the time and losing drive. And so really the best example of that would be like if you've ever, if I bite into a great piece of steak, you take that first bite, it's like complete bliss. There's no correlation between how great that tasted and your lack of desire for the next bite. In fact, that bliss causes you to want more of it. It's important that we celebrate our wins, we celebrate our lives because it causes us to want the next bite. And so for me, I want to live in a state of being grateful and blissful now, not waiting for some future place or date that may never arise. I had a really good friend of mine, I went to lunch and he said, I don't know who this guy is here. And he goes, let me ask you a question. Right now, what are you grateful for? And at the lunch I said, nothing, brother. There's nothing good in my life right now. As I'm mouthing these words, two people walked in with an older man. Both of them clearly were fighting cancer somehow. Both walked by our table and gave me the warmest smile as a stranger. Then he goes, it's pretty freaking pathetic. You can't find anything in your life to be grateful for right now? Because if you can find things to be grateful for in that space, man, is your life going to be rich when there really are external things to be grateful for. And what happens is, there's this reticular activating system in our brains. All of a sudden, all these things start to come into my awareness that I'm grateful for. I started to see things to be grateful for.
Choose to be happy in spite of life's challenges. Life changes every day. Sometimes things will be going your way. Sometimes it won't work so well. Sometimes you'll have your health, you're feeling good, and there's some things that can happen to you in life that can take all of that from you. Life always changes. But you can choose in the midst of all of this that's going on to be happy in spite of it. Viktor Frankl, he said the last of the human freedoms to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Douglas Matlock has a poem I love. He said, sure, this world is full of trouble. Lord, I've had enough and double reason for complaint. Rain and storm have come to fret me. Skies are often gray. But say, ain't it fine today? What's the use of always keeping thinking of the past? Each must have his tribulation, water with his wine. Trouble? I've had mine, but today is fine. It may rain again tomorrow. It may rain. Ain't it fine today? Living in the moment, getting everything we can out of where we are in the moment where we are right now.